Hey, howdy. Hey, I think we're on the air. If we're not, then I'm just going to talk anyway because I'm kind of over this damn episode after 4 days.
Yay!
Rewind here on the Jeff Meacham Network. I am Jeff Meacham. He is Greg Cherry. As you saw on social media Thursday morning, I don't know when you're watching this because Lord knows how long post is going to take, but Monday was kind of a train wreck recording this. We tried to do it at my sister's house while I was there, and between toddler and dog and technical, no, didn't work. And it's been that kind of week for me in general because it's trying to record with dads with JJ, and Talk Wrestling Live was a mess. So we are going to do this. We're going to do this. So I love this show. And Aaron and I have touted the glory of this show for many a year here on No DQ and on my channel and across all my shows I've done. And as of recording this, Greg had not seen this show the whole way through. So, you know what? Screw it. We're going to watch this show today. So, how are you, brother?
Looking forward to, well, let's see, we're filming this on Thursday. The next episode, Wrestling Trivia Challenge, goes up tomorrow. Yes. On the Greg Cherry Brand YouTube. Day number, who knows, 853, I think. I'll tell you. I'll tell you, and I'll blab while I'm looking for it. I'm pretty sure it's day number. It's funny. I have days since March 10th, 2018 saved in my Google search history, and every time I type in days, because I look for it so often. Tomorrow. The 10th will be day 853. I was right.
There you go.
So the road to 1,000 it's getting ever closer.
It's creeping. There you go. So, all right. We're going to try this in one take. We'll see how it goes.
Wish us luck.
Yeah, that's it. All right. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play when I'm ready to go. If you haven't had it queued up yet, we're watching In Your House Canadian Stampede. It is on the WWE Network, of course, because it's a WWE pay-per-view, so there you go. July 6th, 1997. It's in Bizarro Land. It's in Canada. Let's keep that in mind as we go forward through this. It's hence the big maple leaf behind us. The Hart Foundation are the good guys, even though they're the heels. So there you go. That's all needs to be said. And The Undertaker's defending the championship against Vader, managed by a blondish Paul Bearer. That's this show in a nutshell, folks. So, right away, we're going to have old style intro because I just love this introduction that they do in 1997. So, 3, 2, 1, play.
In over 100 countries, in 7 different languages, to more than 500 million viewers each week, the World Wrestling Federation, the worldwide leader in sports entertainment.
That's right, the worldwide leader in sports entertainment, damn it. Even though at this point they're getting their ass kicked by WCW. So there's that.
Yeah.
Talking about this year is just, it's weird because heroes are vilified and villains are, idolized. And for over a decade, Bret's been the hero here in the WWF. But right now, a Stone Cold Renegade has come in and just completely tore his life apart and just caused chaos and mayhem in his wake. And it's just poor Bret. You got to feel for Bret. He comes back, signs the biggest contract arguably in WWF history, and in under a year, like the fans are like, we're good. Oh, well. So right now, the Hearts are kind of like in charge as far as the titles are concerned, except for the world title, yes?
Yeah.
They got the IC, the Euro, and the tag.
Do they have the tag?
Pretty sure Bulldog and Owen are tag champions right now.
I mean, they may very well be. Or maybe they're like vacant or something.
Right.
Because this was after the 97 King of the Ring with Shawn and Austin, and they were tag champs.
Right. And then, I don't think Austin and Dude were.
Dude Love hadn't debuted yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm trying to. You know what? Isn't that bad? We watched this Monday, and I don't remember already. God, that's awful. Anyway,
207, 208. I'm just checking my time, make sure we're lined up.
I'm at 2:12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there's Jerry Lawler and his hat, folks. Good grief.
Yep.
That's just something. The king of the Cowboys, McMahon. I love it how JR looks completely like JR, and Vince and Jerry are just like sore thumbstick out.
I mean, that hat just makes me think the king looks like friggin' Dusty Rhodes. I don't know why.
Well, you know, because Dusty always wore his hat about 2 inches below his face anyway, so hey,
that's probably why.
Yeah. Here we go. Here comes the king of the ring, folks. The man who has overcome sitting in the pool of poop for a year after the curtain call.
Yeah. And that didn't include his match against Henry Godwin either.
No, that was legit poop.
Yeah.
It's funny. I go back and listen to stuff and watch stuff now, talking about the development of Hunter's character and the choices of nuances to the gimmick, and found out flat out that they chose Greenwich, Connecticut because Vince is from there, and they wanted the Greenwich people to be a dick.
Yeah.
That's exactly why they chose Greenwich, because every Greenwich is a dickhead. Oh, wait. Funny, haha.
Yeah.
I can't decide if I like the transitional period between full-on Hunter Hearst Helmsley and full-on Triple H, because I dig the Hunter Hearst Helmsley robes.
Yeah.
Like, but like I didn't like this, like the pullback ponytail and the freaking like full-on like riding suit. That bugged.
Yeah. Like the full-on blue blood gimmick as opposed to this Triple H.
Right, exactly.
It's such a shift in gimmicks too, from being the Connecticut blue blood to being a degenerate.
Yeah, I mean, like it's night and day. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, at least Sean like evolves slowly back into the asshole Heartbreak Kid, right?
Yeah.
Hunter just like, yeah, I'm gonna be sophomore and a dickhead now. It's just funny. So.
Yeah.
Man, we didn't not let people be on the ring apron with king scepters nearby.
Yeah.
Right, Warrior?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to work out well for any of them.
No.
Go in the ring.
And I also love that, you know, Hunter kept getting presented the king crown and kept destroying it on purpose because he thought it was so hokey. China speaks. And she curses. Goodness sakes.
Yeah.
I'm a good Jesus.
Well, maybe attacked him with the crown. He was like, I'm not doing the whole king gimmick, so screw that.
Right. That's right.
It only works for like 2 out of 20 King of the Ring winners.
Well, you notice, like, the first 3 kings.
Oh, geez, Fink.
I know. Dude, what's funny is, like, even the ring crew has got cowboy hats on. I'm like, do we really need the guys that aren't supposed to be, like, noticed in full-on cowboy gear?
I guess.
Like, the hell? Like, I get Vince's over-the-top need, but good grief, man.
That's new generation WWF for you.
Yeah, definitely.
In a nutshell.
It really is. It really is. Although, you know, this is kind of, you know, getting into the attitude, you know, like the dawn of the attitude, as they call it on the network.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's again, you talk about evolution. You know, Mankind's evolution here. He's still got the darkness to him and everything, but he's becoming more of a goofball.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Did anybody ever take the Cactus Mankind Foley double arm DDT perfectly? Well, there's that.
Yeah.
There's the bow. Yeah. I don't think anybody ever took that DDT 100% correctly in the WWF.
Took it as far as what?
as far as took it on the head, like boom, DDT, like not with one knee like off the ground practically. Oh yeah, by the way, bumpish. Yeah. Whoa, jeez.
Hi, Hunter.
The flying Helmsley. Same as ever was.
Air Hunter.
There you go, Air Hunter. There you go. You win that one. There you go. Very good.
Cactus elbow.
Cactus and the bang bang. Look at that. I missed that on Monday. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I must have missed it too.
Yeah,
but you can tell this is like the slow evolution of the Three Faces of Foley.
Yep.
So,
can you believe it took all the way till September for Cactus to actually come out, though? That's crazy.
Oh, but the pop in MSG was worth it,
dude. That it's, I remember in Mick's book he talks about the three greatest things he ever did in his career. He doesn't make that as one of the three. There's number 4 right there. Yeah. Jeez, he flung Hunter over that turnbuckle. And okay, stop. No, that's a bad Mick. You're gonna die. Okay, there you go. Very good. He still might dive.
Cactus is so crazy. He's not Al Snow crazy to dive on tables when he knows nobody's there.
Well, but to be fair to Mick, even if he misses Helmsley, if he goes the other way, he hits like half the Hart family. They're right there. So
yeah.
I want to see Helen take a bump. Damn it! I don't care what anybody says.
Hey, Stu, wake up! Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah, wake up, Stu! You're on TV. So make it Stu his pills, please. Thank you. We are going to hell for this show. Again, I don't care. Whatever.
And we're only 6 minutes in.
I know. It's all right. Whatever. If anybody's going to imbume the spirit of Bobby Heenan and the commentary of Jerry Lawler, it's going to be us. Damn it.
Yeah.
We have to pick on the Hart family at all costs. Parts unknown is outside the sports circle. How do you know where parts unknown is? It's unknown, Ross. You don't know.
Do you know what they call parts unknown in Canada?
Canada.
Hearts unknown.
Damn. There's a really tasteless comment I could reply to that. I'm going to let that one just go away and even. Oh.
Or as they call hearts unknown in the Hart family, Bruce. All right. Now.
Okay. Okay, so you went there. Very good. Okay, we're good. Not quite as bad as I was going to go, but I'll gladly take that one off me. And there you go. That's you. You do you, boo. Yeah.
Corderas. Yeah. We did cover how terrible Jimmy Corderas was on this match.
Yeah, he is the dumbest babyface referee in the history of 1997 here. I swear to God.
Otherwise, any other time I've seen Jimmy Corderas, he's solid. This match, not so much.
Yeah, he is a mess. Goodness sakes. I do like the setup I have set up now, where I've got the second monitor and I can actually feed the audio into the show if need be.
There you go.
I'm learning as I go. This whole thing is a work in progress.
Ow! So is Mick Foley's knee now.
As Mick Foley's reconstruction of his knee now. Holy crap!
As if he wasn't able to walk enough before. Jeez.
Seriously. I mean, he was living ain't easy before he was Mankind.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a no DQ match. Can we not have a chair? There we go. Or not,
I guess that wasn't in front. Okay. I think I ragged on Jimmy Corderas for a chair shot happening in front of him. I think his back was turned, so
right.
That one's not on Jimmy. So you're forgiven, Corderas.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah. I love how not only are the ring crew and everybody at ringside wearing cowboy hats, they're wearing white cowboy hats.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that, the white hat, they're the good guys or whatever, but you're having crew people wear white.
I don't understand the cowboy hat thing. It's like, was it a thing? Ow.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. Back turn confirmation.
Yeah.
Although, again, referees are dumb because you can't hear the chair shot. Come on.
Yeah.
And there's
although you might know this better than I do, knowing as much about 80s wrestling. Was the cowboy thing a gimmick during Stampede Wrestling, or is that just because of the name of the pay-per-view?
The cowboy thing was a Canadian Stampede thing, period, throughout the entire Stampede history as far as in Canada. Matter of fact, if you watch Bret Hart's when he returned to the fold, if you will, and did that big 3-disc documentary, he talks about when they assigned him the cowboy gimmick. He says, "Where I come from, if you're going to be a cowboy, you better be a cowboy." So they're very much into that cowboy Western culture in Canada in particular, Calgary in particular. Matter of fact, the where the Flames played back then, the Saddle Dome was very much a rodeo Stampede arena back then. So
that makes sense. Saddle Dome and cowboy.
They're very much into the culture. It's just people just assume that Canada's don't you know, and syrup and maple leaves
and Tim Hortons donuts.
Hell, that's all right with that. And there is a lot more layers to that onion than people realize. And being a hockey fan, you have to know that stuff. So
yeah.
Especially when Wayne Gretzky comes to your team, you have to know everything about Canada, or you're fired. So,
pretty much.
Although he came from Edmonton, so
I mean, hey, the Penguins are led by a Canadian right now, and it's perfectly okay.
Exactly.
3 Stanley Cups later,
Right. I had a good hardcore Kings and Dodgers fan buddy of mine try to tell me that these teams I hate, and he has a profound disdain of the Pittsburgh Penguins because of Sidney, and I'm like, man, you gotta respect Sid the Kid. I realize that he's young and he was allowed to get too full of his own shit, but the kid's good, for Christ's sakes. Number one. Number two, I've been so much better about outright disdain of a lot of other teams in sports. Now, hockey-wise, if the Oilers, the Avalanche, the Ducks never win the cup again, and the Sharks never win the cup, I'm good. Football, if the Patriots were to walk into their stadium right now with no fans in there and the place imploded, I'm good there too. Especially with Belichick in the middle of the field. Shoot, Brady and Gronk are in Tampa, so I'm good there too. I'm totally fine with them there.
That's whatever.
Yeah. Pedigree coming. Part of me hopes, honestly, that the Bucks win the Super Bowl just to shove it up New England's ass. And speaking of shoving, there you go. Not shoving up the ass, but close enough.
China more concerned than she's letting on.
During
this period.
She's got to go back to the hotel room at the end of the night anyway. So
she'll check on it.
That's right. Perhaps Sal will be involved. Anyway, if you're watching, welcome to No Fuck Give It episode. Oh well.
That is one move, one simple move. I don't know if I'd want to take.
Yeah,
a running knee to the face.
Yeah, I don't care if it's Mick Foley or a cruiserweight or Rikishi. I'm not sitting in the corner and having a knee in the face. That's bad. Yeah.
Kind of like Kevin Owens' cannonball.
No, because I've been ringside and felt in my bones the impact of a Kevin Steen cannonball, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
That is a big man flinging himself upside down at me. I'm
at least he doesn't do the Steenoizer anymore.
Oh God, no kidding, right? Holy cow! And if you know what Greg's talking about, Google that. Good Lord.
Somebody in Japan, I think, got paralyzed because of that move.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's it's
not by Kevin Steen. Kevin Owens, whatever.
Again, you look back and you go, hindsight doing that move now, not so much.
Yeah.
But as we've been saying all year here, hindsight 2020 is now a freaking running joke because 2020 hindsight's blind as a bat.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020. It's like, well, I hope not.
Right. Because it's really stupid.
Cactus clothesline.
There it is. Fully bringing all the hits, man. The cactus clothesline, the damn the stump pile driver, all of it.
Elbow off the apron.
The bang bang.
DDT.
Yeah. Okay, again, back turn. Yeah. But now he's like 2 inches away. If he didn't hear that chair hit the knee, he's a dumb. There you go.
Yep,
Tune in, Jimmy.
All right. Maybe we gave Corderas too much crap.
Yeah, I think we gave Corderas a little too much static when we did this the first time.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Good thing I deleted the recording.
Yeah. Also, funny thing, I don't know if you picked up on this, but when you closed the show, you said Wrestling Trivia Challenge instead of Wrestling Rewind.
Did Monday. I really?
Yes,
wow.
you did.
Okay, well, good. So
that just adds to it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah. Just so JJ and I tried it yesterday to do our
right on the games.
Right on the games. That's it. Right in the blue blood. Tried to do our top 10 Disney animated studios movies. And there's about 47 minutes worth of footage, and about 2 seconds of it is useful.
That's about right.
It was a mess. So I'm going to use that definitely and splice in bloopers from that show for sure. Monday was more of it wasn't really bloopers. It was just frustration and chaos and anger from me. So I'm like, ugh. Okay, they're both outside. Is Jimmy count? Okay, Jimmy's counting. Okay, so I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Why is Macaulay Culkin in the front row in Canada?
Well, he is a fan. Is he Canadian?
It wasn't really Macaulay Culkin; just looked like him.
Well, I know he's a fan, so that's why.
He's definitely a fan because he was at WrestleMania 7 here in LA. I think that's it. Here we go.
Yep.
The penalty box. Only in Calgary, folks. There you go. Pretty sure Macaulay is American born, but
He was born in New York, so no, he's not Canadian.
Okay. Well, it depends what part of New York. If it's Buffalo, then he is Canadian.
I think it was Manhattan.
Okay, he's definitely America.
Whatever.
Buffalo can go either way.
Yeah.
They're crazy up there anyway.
A random factoid I was looking at his wiki page was like he was married to Mila Kunis, which good for him. And now he's married to Brenda Song.
Hey, you know what? They call Billy Kidman the greatest overachiever in wrestling, but Macaulay's doing pretty well for himself on the women front too there. So, yeah.
Oh, good night, Tim White.
What is it with Tim White and Hunter matches? Seriously.
As long as it doesn't lead to the skits in 2005 and 06, we're good.
Well, maybe this is a start. Maybe he has hit too hard this bump here. Again, normally I'd recommend you Google that, what Greg's talking about, but then you have to watch Josh Matthews on purpose. Nobody wants to do that. So
no. It's not wise.
It's not what, yeah.
The real ones will get that.
What's that?
The real ones will get that.
Yes. Oh, Lordy. I applaud forever Madison Rain's patience and kindness as a person.
I mean, if nothing else, you got to applaud Josh for being able to hook up with Madison Rain.
Right! God, I should give Madison more credit than Josh because Madison's actually put up with his ass already. So they're showing the parade as far as the Stampede, and the Hearts are being paraded through Canada. Of course, Diana's Mrs. Calgary, so there you go.
Yeah.
Got to get Diana the FaceTime, of course.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Diana's the Canadian connection for the Bulldog.
There you go.
I'm glad he's finally going into the Hall of Fame, by the way.
Yes, and I hope more and more, and again, this is totally selfish on my part, and if I'm wrong for this, I don't care. I really want things to open up. That way the 2020 class gets inducted in 2020, like Survivor Series weekend or something. Because I really want The Undertaker to be in the class of 2021 here in LA. Like, really bad, you understand?
Yeah.
But as I've said, if 2020 class goes 2021, I get the NWO in LA if they open up, and I get to see Sean Waltman go in again. So that's, and I get to see both of Hulk's inductions as a result of that. So it's, everything's gravy. I'm good either way, but I have to choose. I want Undertaker just so make sure my dad goes with me.
Yeah.
There you go, Greg. There's the big rodeo arena over there down the street from the Saddle Dome.
Yeah.
The greatest outdoor show on earth. So it's
and Doc Hendricks.
Yes.
Well,
on in your house show, right, Michael?
Yeah. Well, Vinnie Mac. Okay. That's enough of that.
I want a case of those Hard Foundation shirts just to give it away. Track it.
But the entire reputation of the Hart Foundation could very well be on the line because if you guys were to lose on your home turf, it could be devastating. Let's not even talk
stupid.
There's going to be, look at this.
Pat Patterson was old then.
Yeah. To be fair, so was Gurria. But
they're not even really holding him back for crying out loud. He's got he's walking in all calm. What the hell kind of freaking setup is this?
Yeah. It's like your biggest draw is being held back by Tony Gurria and Pat Patterson.
Yeah.
All right, Vince, it's crazy back here. Back to you guys.
With freaking Jack Lanza going, stop that. Jack, go away. Go, Jack. Here we go. Light heavyweight division, but no championship right now.
Yep, because the title is not a thing yet. At least as
far
as in the WWF. I was clarifying.
I know. It's funny. Taka is he looks exactly the same now.
He does.
It's ridiculous.
Like his hair is a little grayer. Like that's the only difference. Right, otherwise, Taka looks exactly the freaking same.
The guy is just in redonkulous shape.
He's ageless.
He is. And the guy he's facing, if you're not familiar with the Great Sasuke, please Google him. Okay, seriously. This guy wrestled his career. By the time he was done, he had 2 different skull fractures, including one in a match where he finished the match.
Yeah.
Okay, you tear your quad and you finish like Hunter did. That's ballsy enough, right? You cracked your skull. Huh?
Yeah.
That's absurd. All right. I unfortunately need to go step into the schoolroom, if you will, and check on the boy real quick. So I will go ahead.
So I'll carry the match.
There you go. Carry the match, brother.
Well, carry the brawl right now between Mankind and Triple H. Oh, I think Triple H is bleeding. And kind of clothesline. And there's Gerald Briscoe, who was also old then. Former 24/7 champion, hardcore champion. And Corderas goes, or no, that was Tim White. Jeez. I thought you had like a bat or something. It's just part of the rail. All right. Hey, there's a match. This is work rate. Kayfabe already being broken in 97.
So to speak, right in the Bret Hart's locker room. Give me a break. You'll see several styles of combat here. Martial arts background.
There you go.
Alrighty.
The match just started.
Oh, good. Yay me.
You missed the Triple H and Cactus, Triple H and Mankind brawl. Sorry, he did so much Cactus Jack stuff. Is
right.
Sasuke has held 9 different championships in his career, all in the junior heavyweight, light heavyweight, or welterweight division.
I love that JR is mentioning the 9 different championships. But not like he held them all at once, but
yeah,
J
kind
Crown.
of Ultimo Dragon style. Yeah.
That's right. So, what's the latest on Ultimo Grego? Are we close to 3 or what's the?
Well, I donated to the Quizlemania stream last week,
Right.
and chill bangers, and I made note that one of the guys said that I kind of made a joke like in light of it. He says basically I don't have enough Twitter followers to be on the show, but I made the joke. It's like, oh, so this guy says I'm not good enough to be on Quizlemania, to the host of Quizlemania. Like he reads out the super chats and donations. It's like I'm putting my name out there. Like I want the recognition that we might not get otherwise. But also the Talkamania podcast, which I believe has almost 10,000 followers on Twitter, does their own wrestling trivia thing. I listened to it, and I noticed some of the guys were missing some really freaking easy questions. Like, let me throw you one while we're watching the match. Who ended Tatanka's undefeated streak?
Ludwig Borga.
See, like that. I mean, it's easy. And they had no idea. Like, they had never even heard of Ludwig Borga. Which, if you weren't even watching wrestling in 93 and 94, is understandable. What are you doing? What is your problem, Bang?
Dog's a spaz. It's okay.
Yeah. For context, my dog is like sniffing around. It's like, there's no food. What are you doing? Go lay down.
Maybe my computer's got a smell function. And he smells my balance break here.
Yeah. You can go lay down, Bangers. Crazy pup. All right. Yeah. Anyway, back to the trivia thing. Yeah, so they were missing questions like that. It's like, if you guys are missing questions that easy, it's like,
yeah, exactly.
You guys don't have a shot.
Yeah, you guys are just wasting everybody's time.
It's like, I have no problem being Cherry 3 belts. The beginning of Ultimo Gregan. Holy half crab, Batman.
God, he's sitting deep, man.
Yeah. I'm not that flexible. Like,
no.
I might have tapped out to that half crab because I'm not that flexible.
No.
I'm not as flexible as a pretzel rod.
Right, yeah. Oh, man. How's your face, Sasuke? Jesus. Oh, or the back of the head. So, yeah. So at that point, Jeff's dead. Jeez.
Japanese wrestlers don't care. They'll beat the crap out of each other. Maybe that's why it's entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
They go, holy crap.
Look out.
Well, he's fine enough to dive.
Taka is forever grateful for mats on the floor in its entire WWF career.
You don't see missile drop kicks to the outside unless you're playing No Mercy. Holy crap.
Right? Exactly, yeah.
Or any of the THQ games, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
Basement drop kick.
Yep. Have paid the price. Yeah, a little bit, JR, a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Like Sasuke did a freaking missile drop kick to the floor from the top rope.
Even Booker T's going, oh no.
Shucky ducky, that's whack.
Right? No shit. We need a little duck there. I actually have a duck. Wait a minute.
There you go.
There's my duck. There you go. Okay. Very good.
Oh my God.
Ow!
I don't think Papa knows where he is.
Yeah. I don't get it, Vince.
Get in there, Doan.
Right, get in there, Jack. Don't get your head kicked off. I mean, stop the match.
Yeah. King's going for blood. Yeah. You're a sadist, King.
Whoa! What the fuck,
Well, the timing of that.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
I just think Jerry wants people's faces getting kicked in because he has a dentist he wants to get referrals to.
Yeah. Well, maybe not at this point.
Well, no. Just because Glenn was wearing the all black leather in '97 doesn't mean he wasn't still practicing dentistry.
That was a sweet looking dive.
That was. In fact, it's like a bounce right back up after hitting the grate there was pretty good. Meanwhile, Suki's dead.
This kick.
Christ,
I'd be unconscious.
I am unconscious.
Also, Taka was clearly fine.
Yeah. Although
Taka did a dragon screw earlier. It's like, I have bad knees. I'm sure, like, they did that to me, my leg would look like Sid's. It's like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. Yeah, it's just not okay. Jeez. Jack Jones in the ring, like trying to be like referee on camera. He's on the back going, "Don't put me in there again with those two."
Yeah,
they're crazy. Like, I'd rather have Foley and Hunter next time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
Look at
that. That was smooth.
That was smooth.
And he still kicked out. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Mahistral Cradle.
Right. We want the driver, Taka. We want the driver, damn it.
The black belt driver, if you're a WCW versus NWO World Tour guy.
Yeah. That was the most freaking least subtle copy in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Like, you knew that was Taka on that game, man.
Oh, yeah. It was absolutely Taka.
Yeah. You can't tell me that was not Taka Michinoku on that WCW game. No. What's so funny is this the WWE debut of both guys, Sasuke didn't do fuck all. I mean, they've had for this. Like, I don't think he even had another match after this.
I don't remember him having another match.
I don't think he did. He was like, I'm good. I'm going back to Japan and make some money and not get completely as killed as I did in this match with Taka.
I mean, it was a great match, but
oh yeah, for sure. It was just very hard hitting. I can't imagine wanting to do that every day.
There you go.
As often as the WWF runs, like, they be getting the crap out of them this bad all the time. Like, I'm good.
Well, maybe you save the big beatings for pay-per-view, you know?
Maybe. This is true. Yeah, it's so funny. I listen to Vince's commentary, like, especially later on before he left the booth. Like, he got stupider. Like, when he was talking about... Like, I know he wasn't actually stupid, but Vince McMahon, the announcer, became a dunderhead half the time. It's like,
yeah. There we go. Mitch Milky driver.
Damn, he planted his ass. And he's still kicked
out.
Taka's like, that was the finish. Well, I haven't. That was a good one, too.
Yeah.
Oh, so was that. Jeez.
Maybe that's why Vince doesn't push many Asian superstars. He can't pronounce their names.
That's okay. He's like me trying to call a hockey game.
Yeah. Look out. Tiger suplex.
There you go. 2. He got it. No, that's not credit to WWF, Vince. That's a credit to you, your talent guys going, okay, we need more diversity here.
Mhm.
That was damn good.
Yeah.
Hire me, Vince, at ringside on the sign. Yeah, good luck with that, kid.
Call me up, Vince. Oh, it's Velveteen Dream. Oh,
Yeah, right. If Greg Cherry can't get hired for his knowledge of wrestling, you guys are useless out there at ringside. And they're still fighting.
they're still fighting. Oh, right into a school bus.
That's right.
Hey, the lights are flashing so you can cross.
That's right. Jerry Briscoe actually has like no gray hair. I'm like surprised.
Yeah. It's weird because Briscoe's been 75 since 1983.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, okay. That's alcohol abuse. That's not right.
It's a keg party.
Is that a shovel?
That is a shovel.
Jesus Christ. He's trying to bury him. Oh, wait.
He would find that years later. I think he just punched Dave Hebner's lights out.
Yeah, because, Dave Hebner's just going to get his lights punched out. That's unnecessary. Oh,
ow.
Oh, Hunter is busted open.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's a mess. Why is it when Hunter gets near wooden pallets, he gets bloody?
Well, at least he didn't get one stuck in his leg this time.
Yet. Yeah.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, 2000 Royal Rumble. You're welcome. And if you don't know the 2000 Royal Rumble match, you should be listening to this podcast.
It's like, first of all, you're not a Greg Cherry fan, clearly. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, not everything on that show was great. I mean, I could have done without the women's segment on that show.
The bikini contest?
Yes.
Well, the end, definitely.
And if you haven't watched that,
don't.
Well, no, that's up to you. I mean, we're not telling you what to do.
Yeah. Don't, please, don't. It's disturbing as hell.
Here's my question, and we brought this up the other day. It's like, why are we seeing footage of
the gang war here? Yeah. So,
wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah, see here, yeah.
No, from what I understand, I was listening to JR's commentary. You mean that if Ahmed Johnson wasn't injured, this championship match would be The Undertaker against Nation of Domination, Ahmed Johnson. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You talk about a what the fuck? That's the one, brother.
Yeah. At least this one
Heel
makes sense.
Ahmed as a Nation member gets a title shot.
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, granted, Farouk got a shot last month, the King of the Ring, so I guess they're going through the Nation. So it makes sense. I will never get over Paul Bearer with the Paul Bearer voice as Paul Bearer with strawberry blonde hair and no mustache and no pale face. Weird.
And he bashes his head off the rail.
Hey, Percy, you should be on the apron doing dives, brother. So we're showing precedence. He can beat The Undertaker in a big match situation. Vader time.
Unrelated. Have you seen a recent picture? Do you remember Vader's son from Boy Meets World, Frankie?
Yes.
Have you seen a picture of him recently?
No, but I will right now.
Dude, he is jacked.
Yeah.
Like, he was on Boy Meets World. He was probably a good 350, 400 pounds.
Right, easily. Let's see here. Ethan Suplee.
Yep. Just waiting for the reaction. Yeah.
I guess.
He should come and work for wrestling and be like, it's Vader time. You know, why not?
It is Vader time here. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
Steering to the skid, you know?
Right? Man, oh man. Can you imagine? Why wasn't he on Girl Meets World? I want to know.
I don't know.
They bring back everybody, well, except Maitland Ward because reasons. But everybody else came back pretty much. Huh?
Did you say they didn't bring back
Maitland Ward?
Oh, yeah.
Because reasons. Disney Channel, not so much. Oh, Lordy. Not that I've seen any of that, because that's wrong.
Bullshit.
Hey, you know what?
I see your Twitter feed. Bullshit. I call bullshit on you, good sir.
Hey, if you're a fan of Boy Meets World in 98 and that starts happening in 2019, dude, you're looking. I'm sorry, you're looking. So, yeah.
Anyway, complete 180 from that. Here comes the WWF champion, The Undertaker.
That's it. Who's not even in the main event, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't even in the main event of a pay-per-view named after him. So.
Oh, that's right, because Brett and Steve main event of that
Yep,
night.
Brett and Steve were the main event of Revenge of the Taker.
Yeah. Huh? How is it that I was completely distracted talking about other things? I look at the camera, the blue light, the freaking smoke, and I get the goosies. What the... It is the weirdest phenomenon in wrestling. Like
it really is.
It's there's no reason for it.
And we've brought it up on previous Rewind shows. I know we have.
Yes.
That we were both in WrestleManias in open top stadiums.
Yeah.
And when The Undertaker came out, it got 10 degrees colder outside.
Yeah. It's the weirdest damn thing. I cannot explain it. There's no science. It just doesn't make sense. It made no sense. I don't know why I did this to myself. I found myself watching Chapter 5, The Last Ride, last night. I don't know why I do it to myself, Greg.
I haven't been home yet so that Jen and I can watch that from the beginning. Wait, so I still haven't seen Part 5 yet.
Oh, my goodness.
It'll happen. It'll happen. Like, eventually when Jen decides she doesn't want to leave the house for a day.
Hey,
we will watch it.
When you're cooped up, you find a way to get the hell out if you have to, if you can. Seriously.
I mean that's me with Luck of the Draw next month.
Right, exactly.
It's like, hey, got a bunch of people come to that. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah,
that belt is gorgeous.
Yeah. You and I got into loggerheads on Monday after that U.S. Championship debut, but if they brought this thing back and the 86-98 IC, I'd be good. I really would. He's lurking. He's not cowering. He's lurking.
Yeah. All he needs is a bloody face and a lead pipe.
Oh, wait.
Show him, Vince.
That's right. Cue it. Yeah, but then when you Roddy Piper at age about 6 years and grow a paunch, and it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Too much of a hassle. Taker's just laying them in already.
Yep. Why not?
It's just so weird to think that it was going to be Ahmed Johnson. I can't even process that.
I mean, Ahmed Johnson's WWF career was kind of a train wreck anyway.
That's true.
He was at least Intercontinental Champion, so it's not like it was a complete disaster, but for the most part, it was a disaster.
Hey, to his credit though, his jump to WCW led to one of the greatest T-shirts in 83 weeks history. And I ironically let a spin-off into my shirt because their shirt is a Sesame Street Deathmatch shirt over the letter T.
Yeah.
Mine's the You Can't Count shirt. So there you go. Yeah. Again, if you guys missed last time we talked about this on Wrestling Rewind, Booker T, the five-time WCW, whatever, well, and Ahmed Johnson as Big T had a match in WCW. The winner would have legal control and usage of the name T.
Of the letter T.
Was
that the Super Bowl 2000 match, or did they have another one? Okay.
No, Super Bowl. Yep.
I was going to say, I don't remember it being called the Sesame Street Death Match,
really
but I remember the concept.
Yeah, it really wasn't. It just Bischoff and Conrad took it and ran with it. So, yeah, that actually happened.
Yeah.
And Bischoff's like, well, I wasn't in charge. I can do that. I don't care. It's stupid. Very much I don't think it was a Russo thing. I think it was a interim Kevin Sullivan thing.
And then they debuted Bigger T, as Mark Madden called him.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, by the time Big T came in, he was quite a big boy himself. By then, he wasn't. I think Ahmed Johnson.
Well, somebody posted a Twitter like a GIF on Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's GIF, not GIF, because G stands for graphical or graphics or graphical or one of them. So it's a GIF sound. So it's a GIF. They posted a GIF of Big T diving over, like running it from the crowd, trying to dive to Booker, like around ringside, and he missed by about a foot. Like it made Scott Steiner's dive against Test look like he was Superman.
Jeez. Yes. If you want to have an image on the internet that moves, it's a GIF. If you want a decent sandwich with jelly, it's GIF. That's how you remember. Peanut butter jelly time. We need to find a way to get some sort of Family Guy reference with wrestling. Like I don't watch Family Guy anymore. Have they ever done anything that covered WWE?
I'm sure they have. I mean, they've done everything pop culture wise. So
that's true. I still have yet to see the entire South Park episode where they did the WTF.
I think I saw it.
Right.
But it's been many, many years.
Yeah. It's funny to me that South Park is many, many years. Like, I keep thinking something else. It's like, well, no, because I was in high school. So, yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's been around forever.
Yeah.
Ow.
Jeez.
Why the knees?
Yeah.
Why is that necessary?
Yeah.
You know what?
Wow. Wow, Purse.
Wow. That's like a Lance Storm chair shot.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick you as hard as my.
I hope if Lance ever were to listen to this show, it's like, we love Lance Storm. Don't get me wrong.
We do.
But the chair shots he threw at Barely Legal 97?
Yes.
Were so weak. It's like, Lance, you are better than that, and we know it.
And I know that he knows they're weak because he got instant shit night of, like moment of.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, whoa, stop.
It's like, you don't hit somebody with a chair and dive. It's like, do you know the last person I saw do that probably had no business being in the ring, and that was freaking Johnny Fairplay in TNA. Right. He did a chair shot to AJ like that, and AJ, God love him, sold it.
Of course he did. And you know what? To his credit, RVD did too the first two times. And he's like,
Van Dam got way better.
That's enough of this shit. Van Damnator, that's enough of you.
Yeah. Van Daminator, Van Terminator, it's all good.
Well, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Vader with the bump. Look at that.
Vader bumping all over the place.
God bless Leon, man. He was trying.
Yeah.
He's wobbling for his life. If that's not the fat calling the kettle black, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ross. Jeez. Jim Ross, whose heel turn and in-ring competition is so much more stellar than Percy's. Anyway. There we go. There's some decent kicks from Paul. There we go.
Yeah.
Who
uses a shoe?
He wooed. He actually wooed. God, that boy Percy. Right on. He's strutting and wooing, man. God bless.
Nature boy, Percy Pringle. All right.
That's right. That's right. Well, he was that blonde back in the 80s, so, he was platinum blonde when he was first Percy. Holy moly. I forever took it. I got to know him before he passed. He's such a swell guy. Great guy. Scary that two people involved in this match have passed on. The third man in the ring has committed suicide about 20 times on the air. And then the Undertaker is retired. So there you go.
Yeah.
I think they're getting way too much involved in perpetuating the desire to people watch Tim White's post refereeing career. We need to stop it like right now. Whoa, shit.
Yeah. Flying clothesline by Vader.
Flying. Holy Jesus.
Although, it's funny. I feel like just because of how Vader was in WCW, I kind of want to watch like early 90s WCW stuff with him and Harley.
There is definitely some good amongst the bullshit of WCW prior to Bischoff taking over and turning things around. There is some quality stuff there. There really is. I still say, as far as the in-ring product, they were still better than the WWF.
Yeah, so as long as I don't have to watch the frickin' Halloween Havoc match, Chamber of Horrors.
No, you're good.
I've seen that enough times.
Well, that whole show's kind of a spaz. I mean, no disrespect to either man, but the world title match was Lex Luger versus Ron Simmons. Like, back then, not so much.
In 91?
Yeah.
I guess, Luger would have been champion then, I guess.
Right.
I was thinking Ron was champion. It's like, wait, Ron was champion in 92.
Right. But the whole storyline was Lex was very condescending, very white privilege, because he offered Ron a job as his chauffeur if he lost. And it was like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, you could tell who was running the books there, couldn't you?
And he already had Mr. Hughes as his bodyguard. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
1991, should stop calling. Yeah. And Harley is the manager. It's like, okay, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good at all. But, again, it's unfortunate. I still say that Lex was severely hampered by Rick Lee. Because if the babyface Lex Luger had won the world title, he'd probably been better off. But they refused to, change the flow, the flow of traffic once Flair left. They said, okay, well, Lex is already going to be the champion, so we got to do something. And,
it's okay. He recovered from it 6 years later.
He really did. It's just the whole heel turn went over like a fart in church. So, it's just, But, yeah, it's so funny. Like, people are so quick to be down on
Tim.
Speaking of down, that was in front of the referee. That was in front of the referee.
Yeah, that we gave Jimmy Corderas a ton of crap. Tim White, you are better than that.
Yeah, Tim White saw that foot to the groin. Come on, folks.
He's like, it's the Undertaker. Maybe that's dead too. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna come in with couple. What the fuck was that?
Spot that didn't work is what that's called.
Why did Goldberg do the spots in this match? Oh wait,
or Roman.
Yeah, I forgot about Roman. It's true.
We try to forget about that WrestleMania match. I think Undertaker does too.
Well, if he again,
I mean, I watched part 1 of the documentary, so like I know he didn't care for that match.
Yeah. It's like the match itself was a mess, but the moment is what it was. So, it's. Oh, man. I think he may have hit him below the waistline.
Yeah, I say that one's the guts. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
I don't know. Vader's got a big arm. I think he hit him. I think he hit everywhere.
Well, I mean, yeah, with the size of his arm. I'm gonna get jumped on. Oh, maybe not.
Did Vader ever hit the moonsault? Oh, he's there. Whoa, look out.
You know what would have been a cool spot? And that was in front of the ref, too. Tim.
What the fuck, man?
Well, I guess he was like, he did it too, so whatever.
Last ride? Oh, no, folks, Sam.
Yeah. You know what would have been a really cool spot if, like, they could have pulled it off? If Vader would have, like, leapt off for the Vader bomb, Taker caught him, and then tombstoned him. If that would have been possible.
I think if everybody could have pulled it off, it would have been The Undertaker.
Oh, yeah. What, Bingers? What?
Mommy's not here. I want attention. Look, lost you. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't unmute you. Yeah, I can't hear. Anyway, so while Greg works audio out, we're going to, here we go, Tombstone City.
Tombstone.
Oh, man, he almost dropped him. Jesus. 2, 3, God. Holy cow. Okay. I can hear you, but you're muffled now.
I'm muffled?
A little bit. Not muffled. You sound like you're in a vacuum a little bit.
Oh, I wonder if my mic's the wrong one.
Perhaps. They love him everywhere, Vince. Come on, not just Calgary. They love him everywhere.
Right, is that better?
Yes, it is. There we go. All right, so Greg's back. There we go.
I'm back.
If you listen to audio,
the dog took my microphone out. He's making me job.
That's right. Dogs do that to you. They make you job no matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
Man, Tombstone almost killed him. Good stuff. Excuse me, all the help.
He's just so cavalier about it.
Right?
It's like, oh, the Undertaker did good, but just imagine he was accused of murdering his family. It's like, Vince, you can't say that in the same line and just gloss over it like it's not a big deal.
Right? It's like the fuck. Oh my God.
Oh, what a successful championship defense. He's an incredible champion. He killed his brother. And here we are, live in Calgary. What's wrong with you, Vince?
One of these statements just doesn't belong here.
Troy and Abed in the morning. Oh, that's something else.
Whoa. Now we've gone to the bad place. Very good. All right. All right.
You never watched Community?
Not on purpose. I know I should. So I put a post up across social media. If you had any memories of this show, please let us know. And God bless the Cleaver. He says, I remember it being a great show for it being about an hour worth of actual wrestling.
That's fair.
That's a fair tweet. That's a fair comment. Okay. Now here's where it gets wiggy. They are showing the gang war stuff here with the DOA and the Nation and the Bariquas. Like
there's D'Lo there randomly.
They're talking about this feud at length. Yet when we go back to the live shot, we're in the main event.
Yeah.
So why?
The Barrigos.
So I just watched the July 6th, 1998 episodes of Raw, and now see, and now they cut to the Hart Foundation and Austin stuff. What the hell?
Yeah.
What is happening? I guess they're just
they were using it as like a
reference. Like, yeah, the gang wars are crazy, but
yeah,
Steve and Brett are actually freaking nuts.
Yeah. I was wondering what the transition was. I don't think I heard it the other day.
I don't think I did either. I love how Brett is digging on the entire opposite side of the team, the opposite team, and he loves every one of those guys so much.
Yeah.
He loves Shamrock to pieces. He dug Steve, of course. He was lifelong friends with Mike Hegstrand, Road Warrior Hawk.
Yeah.
And everybody, I don't think I've met a single person that legitimately long-term hated Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
He's such a wonderful person. Even when he was all, fucked up on the drugs and whatnot, he still was actually a decent person to people. So, track it.
Stepping right into the lion's den, and whether it's true or not,
Shamrock's like Lion's Den. What?
Your team could
Tick.
underdogs tonight.
Oh, you remember I put this thing together. I was the peacemaker. And they want to play Clint Eastwood? Well, you're looking at the best five that can do it tonight, and we're going to.
I've been in unfriendly territories before.
I wish. I mean, I understand the Goldust character, but like Dustin himself should have got like a long-term run as Dustin. Right. I know he had that like brief little stint in '98, but like,
right.
All he wants. This ain't got nothing to do with the U.S. or Canada. This has got to do with the survival of the fittest, and we're gonna find out tonight.
Why are you yelling, Joe? Breathe.
Because he's getting out all the charisma that his brother didn't have.
Oh, that's true. And Steve's gone. That's it.
All right, guys, here we go. Back to you at ringside.
Yeah. I will take an hour of Road Warrior Animal just screaming bloody murder over Johnny Ace for 2 seconds.
Yeah. You're fine.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Canada. You track it?
Quit. Come here. Come here. Yeah. As hockey fans, we should know the Canadian national anthem.
Every word of it.
I'm a hockey fan. I have Canadian friends. I still don't think I know the whole thing.
Oh man.
I thought that was like Jungle Boy right there.
Maybe it was. He's time traveling.
Yeah.
Because clearly he's not born yet. So.
Yeah.
Because he's 13 now. So.
Quit.
All right, there you go, kids. Where's my dam? All right. I will definitely track it when they introduce the Hearts because that shit's loud. Oh, here we go. Wake up, Stu. Track it.
Is that a politician, a premier?
Yeah, it's kind of like the governor or the mayor type deal. And Bruce.
Yeah. You had 9 months to come up with a name, and all you came up with is Bruce.
There you go, Bobby. That one's for you. I love how there's a white 1980s era Kings jersey behind Stu and Helen in Calgary. That warms the knuckles of my evil heart. I don't care if it makes me bad. All right. So we'll let the Americans come out and do their thing. Here comes Goldust with the pyro.
Getting pyro.
That's right. But yeah, I agree with you on Dustin. I love how Dustin Rhodes' biggest moment came at Starrcade, the house show.
Yeah.
Because, like, he came out with the Goldust thing on. He stopped, threw the robe off, threw the wig off, and there's the natural underneath. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. You know, I said before Moxley won the AEW championship, I was like, I want Dustin Rhodes to beat Jericho for the title because Cody can't. It's like, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, because if anybody is left in the world that didn't win a world championship that by God should have, it is Dustin freaking Rhodes, man.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy too, honestly. Shamrock
won the NWA title. We watched that show.
Oh, that's right, we did. Well, I met WWE. Leave me alone. I don't know.
We literally watched that show like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, whatever. Well, there you go. There, Shamrock has fans in Canada. God bless them. I agree with King. The one on the left, not so much, but you know, I'm in trouble. I know. There we go. LOD, baby. All right. Hot take. I think 97 LD shoulder pads are the best LD shoulder pads. All right, I want to track Steve's entrance too. See how much of how many boos he gets.
I still think there have been boos louder. I think Cena's gotten too louder than Austin did here.
Right.
Like Shawn Michaels in Montreal in 2005.
Right.
Huge boos.
Yes.
Vicky Guerrero anytime she was on TV for like a 5-year period.
Right. Also, it's not too loud.
Yeah.
He don't care anyway.
Yeah. I wish he hadn't have broken his neck.
Right.
Because he's got like head bones like D'Lo.
Yeah, he does. Especially right here. Double bird. No fucks given. Not a one.
Yeah.
Sit down, Bruce. Idiot. Relax. What are you going to do anyway? Except ruin your career by hitting Steve in the kidneys. Oh, wait. Spoiler alert. They were determined to make Fink look ridiculous every single pay-per-view, I think.
Yep. At least it's not wearing the Hair Club for Men thing from WrestleMania 10.
There you go. That's it. This is a pop for Pillman. Damn.
Yeah.
They love them some Flying Brian, brother. He's not flying anymore, but
yeah.
Pillman 911. There you go, brother. That's it.
I'm trying to hear if that's his loose cannon theme, but that pop is so loud I can't hear it.
I know. Yeah, it is. Lundra Blade. Oh, wait. You know, Deuce is back there going, really?
Yeah.
And you know, Bischoff's going, okay, you threw the belt in the trash. I mean, come on, please. All right. Jeez.
There's a pop for the Bulldog.
Pop for Davey. Oh, goody. There's Diana. It is very frightening to me, and I'm having this moment right now as I do this. This entire team, except for Brett, is gone.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit! I just had that happen to me right now. Right. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Wow. Okay. Where's the rocket pop? It is so good to see Owen smiling for real. He never did that on WWF TV.
Yeah.
He was such a cocky asshole.
The 2-time Slammy Award winning Owen Hart.
Right, the two-time Slammy Award winner. Man.
I wish Owen Hart would have had a WWF title run as the Rocket.
I know,
not
right?
The Blackheart, not any of that, like the Rocket Owen Hart.
No.
And I watched that clip from like a Coliseum video match he did with Brett, where he actually won the title.
Yeah.
But then they reversed it.
Yeah. Wow. Jiminy. Jeez. You'd have thought freaking Gretzky walked in Edmonton right there.
Yeah.
Jeez. Was there anybody more over in wrestling ever than the Hearts in Calgary? Like, seriously. Jesus.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
William Regal in England?
You know what? I don't even think Regal. Honest to God, I don't. I mean, listen to this place. My computer's shaking.
Yeah.
There is a sea of Maple Leaf lives.
Damn. Diana high-fiving. Like you're relevant, Diana. Stop that.
She was on TV for like, I mean, you figure she was SummerSlam 92, the whole storyline with Bulldog and Shawn.
I know.
So people knew who she was.
I don't care. She was just... No, you don't understand it. She was just uncaringly vicious toward her family in her book. So, whatever. Here we go. Look at this. Love it.
It's a pair of world-famous glasses. I didn't know they came in by both.
And a smile by Stu.
Damn it, Lawler.
I missed what he said.
And he said, I know it's not came bifocals.
Yeah.
I have a buffering issue here, so we'll go ahead and hit the freaking thing now.
Pillman and Shamrock facing off. That seems like a bad idea, Brian.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm at 115.08 and I'm buffering, so bear with me here, guys.
You're at 115 what?
Oh, wait.
Oh, geez, I'm way ahead of you.
How far ahead?
I'm at 24. All right, let me know when you get there.
I'm 24 now. 25, 26, 20. No.
All right, we're good now.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
We're good. Grief. Was the whole show everything? I mean, if that happens, and then we got problems.
Yeah. It's fine.
Look at Brett, man. I love it. He came out. He was happy. He was like, whatever, I got my people. And now he's like, serious, man. I'm going to put somebody's ass here. Oh, man. Look out. Here we go. Turn down the audio on my end here so you're not having a blast of me anyway, plus the audio.
Yeah.
Trying to track it as best I can with the feed going into the StreamYard. Like I said, guys, work in progress. I'm trying very hard to have it be continuous, if you will.
Brett doing his own stomp in the mud hole.
Right? Hey, I don't know if it was on Wrestling with Shadows or whatever, but you notice Brett is like laying into people. He never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Like the stomps, the punches, and there's Steve the Birds again to Canada.
Yeah.
He's determined to make the national bird the middle finger before he leaves Canada. If Austin had any hair, it'd have been parted right there. Great call.
He didn't look that great with hair in WCW, so the bald look, works for him.
Yeah. Not for nothing though. I mean, think about it. There's a lot of guys in this ring that did some decent business in WCW prior to this. You got Pillman.
LOD was there.
LOD, Austin.
Pillman, Austin.
Pillman was there, of course. Davey Boy was there.
Yeah, Bulldog was there.
Yep. I think Neidhart ran there.
Goldust.
Yeah, that's supposed to Dustin. You know, I'm pretty sure that Jim was there between his New Foundation run and his King of the Ring return, I think. And I know that Owen Hart was there briefly in 1990.
Yeah.
So everybody in this ring had been in WCW prior to this, except for Brett and Shamrock.
And Brett would eventually go there later this year.
That's it. In a year where Vince said he was in financial peril, and within 12 months, he's making more money than he ever has in his entire freaking life.
Yeah. You learned, Stone Cold.
Yeah. He has learned from his mistakes.
Yep.
Well, figure, if Piper gets full once and Stone Cold gets full once, people are bound to pick up eventually. Oh, okay. You're not the boss man. You're not allowed to do that, obviously.
Well, boss man slides into the ring anyway, so he knows better.
That's true.
You said Natty's in the crowd somewhere, right?
Natty is in the crowd. You're going to see her briefly you'll see her come into the ring, and then she'll just freaking melt into the crowd of people in the ring at the end. Because there's like 1,200 Hart family members, a Gretzky family member, and then like everybody else.
Yep.
Nice. I can't remember if it's Gretzky's nephew or cousin or something, but. Okay, Jim, stop. No, Jim, that's a bad Jim. You're gonna die, Neidhart.
That's a bad anvil.
That's a bad anvil. Yeah, I told you. He was laughing at him. He did. All he did was toss on his lack of hair. What the fuck? I think he was going for an eye rake, and Shamrock kept moving. So Till's all right, hell, mess with your hair. Brian Pillman is criminally underrated. I don't care, man.
Like if him and Owen hadn't died and Austin hadn't gotten a neck injury.
Oh, I know. Jesus. There's a lot of stuff in the ring right now going, if this and if this and if this, man. I'll tell you what. Wake up, Stu.
Pillman getting an insane pop in 97.
Hell yeah, dude. Right. Even Pillman played Canadian football.
Yeah.
That's it.
That explains why he works with the Hart Foundation.
Oh yeah. Well, he
just spit in Shamrock's face.
Pillman did not give a damn. Whatever. I think if anybody is the epitome of if you're gonna die in the ring, it's good for money that Roddy said, it is Brian Pillman. He does not care. Oh my goodness.
I'm gaining like a greater appreciation for Brian Pillman just in this match alone.
Seriously.
Like I love the stuff with the Hollywood Bonds, but this is just great.
I know. Now but again, we do a lot of moment in time. Like if Eddie hadn't died, then freaking butterfly effect. If the Blondes don't break up, Steve's the U.S. champion. Pillman doesn't, get that ridiculous babyface run before he turns back heel. Doesn't become a horseman. Off it, So the Blondes were awesome, and if WCW had any hindsight, which they didn't, they would have let them be a team for a lot longer. But again, WCW's colossal spastic. Ay, geez, that kick every time.
Somewhere Shawn Michaels is like taking a few ibuprofen
Yeah.
after watching an Owen Hart insecurity.
Let's see. On July 6, 97, he's polishing his NWO shirt. Trying to, anyway. They're about to fit, yeah, it's like, well, there's 12 boys and girls alone. I think only one is passed by then. So
I was just thinking about something.
oh,
Have we not watched the Shawn Michaels Diesel match? I thought we had. The Good Friends, Better Enemies match.
we talked about this, that we were going to watch the whole show in April. It's coming April.
I know, but I could have sworn, like, recently we've watched that match.
On Rewind?
Unless I don't know, because I pointed something out to you at the end of that match, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then Hawk's slipping up already.
Okay, well, every Rewind's been on either YouTube or Anchor, so I'll check.
Yeah. Sharpshooter.
I don't think so, though, brother.
Then who did I watch it with that I brought that up with?
I don't know. Okay, there's the old stuff.
Maybe it wasn't you. I don't know who that was
I'm pretty
with.
sure it wasn't me. All right, Rewind. WrestleMania 3 match. Rewind. Iron Man match. Sean Brett. With me wearing a Hulk shirt, which is funnier than shit.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 3-6 live. Okay, Warrior Savage. Barely Legal. Hogan Beefcake. Again, I'm sorry, everybody. Angle Benoit, part 35 of 54. I'm just saying, they wrestle every freaking day. It feels like the Ready to Rumble match. God Almighty.
We might not have. I might be.
Okay, yeah, because now I'm into May, and it's the episode of SmackDown I was at 2001. So we haven't watched it since then for sure. So, let me check Anchor. Sign in. Oh, haven't used Anchor in a while. Whoops.
Yeah. Jeez.
My bad. Your podcast. Money. Yeah, that's why I have a little money right now. Okay. All right. Go back to the beginning because Rewind's been on the show the whole time. All right. Royal Rumble match. Rumble match. Royal Rumble match. Rumble match. Hogan Andre main event.
Right.
Jarrett Cage. Angle Undertaker. Owen Bulldog. WrestleMania 4. The whole thing.
Yeah.
God.
Here we go. Here's a brawl.
Savage Steamboat. Iron Man match in 12. Warrior Savage. Butcher Hogan. Again, my bad, y'all. I forever. World titles, cage match. Undertaker Batista.
All right. We might not have if you're already into May.
Yeah, we didn't. We did not.
Why did I think I watched? Who did I watch that match with? That I brought
We
that
may
up.
have watched it. We didn't actually record anything. I don't know though.
Oh,
My brain is so scrambled eggs after my concussion this year. I don't,
all right. Well, when we watch that, I'll have to point something out to you at the end of the match that makes me think that the NWO was a long-standing plan.
Okay. Well, yeah, remember, I think they've all said it at one point. It was basically click north and click south. So,
yeah. But nobody actually knew it was going to happen. But I feel like Shawn Michaels at the end of that pay-per-view spoiled that Hogan was the third man.
oh, okay. Well, we'll have to talk about that off air first.
Yeah.
Because now I'm curious.
it's by no means confirmed, and I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but
Right.
I noticed it, and I was like, wait a minute.
Hey.
This is April. NWO didn't form till early July.
Or even really start happening till late May. So
yeah, because Razor and Diesel were still with the company.
Yeah,
that show. So
they both had their last pay-per-view match on that show. So, and they both jobbed on. They both jobbed because Vader beat Razor.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Bruce Hart. What is happening? I feel like I'm watching the Blair Witch Project, WWF, the whole video. What the hell? Owen Hart is freaking hurt. He's dragging him like a cart. Holy crap. What the hell? Austin sucks chance in 97. Take that in.
That would only happen in Canada. Didn't they cheer Austin, though, at the 97 Survivor Series, or were they still cheering Owen?
I think they were cheering Owen. I'll have to go back and watch it if we ever watched that show. I was trying to see if we could fit it into context at any other time except November. It really doesn't, work anytime else.
Yeah.
But
I was going to say, but we talked about this on Monday that we wouldn't watch this show because the Montreal Screwjob has been beat to death, pretty much.
It really has. And it's like, you can't watch that show without watching the main event. So it's, maybe in 2022 for the 25th anniversary, we'll, or whatever that would be, 25. We'll watch it then. Everybody at home's going, hey, you guys are you're cute, Jeff. I intend to be around forever, brother.
I wonder if that was a rib for Austin on Pillman.
Right. Oh, jeez. Stunner. Pretty good, though. Yeah, Brian sold it, but he still rolled out of the ring and was ring aware. That was good.
Yeah.
I dug it. Yeah. It's a wonder, Brett, that Steve was able to walk by the time this year was over.
After all the figure fours on the freaking...
And then that...
Ow! I think he hit him with the handle.
I think he did too. It's like, not only am I going to bust your knee, I'm going to bust it open. Cut it.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do this because... Yeah, funny thing. He tried that in WCW, I think with Terry Funk. And Terry didn't, grab him right. And Brett just completely conked his head again. So, by the time he actually stopped wrestling in 2000, he had 3 or 4 concussions in the span of 3 weeks.
You almost wonder at that point if it wasn't Goldberg's fault.
Well, okay.
I'm sure that didn't help, but...
Right. Well, the thing is, the Goldberg kick definitely started it. No question about it. But Brett will be the first to tell you, and I will firmly agree with him, you don't really know how bad off you are until you have a doctor say, by the way, because I came home. Yeah, I knew I was in trouble, right? I knew. And they took me to UCLA and they checked me out and they kind of, did the light thing and and they sent me home and, very little light exposure. Don't be on the phone. And within 2 days, I felt like $1 million again. Here I am 4 months later and I don't feel like $1 million. So it's, concussions are the scariest damn thing because there's so much more knowledge and technology that we know about things like that now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still your brain getting rattled within your head. Mm-hmm. And you don't know how bad the short circuit's going to be. You just don't.
Yeah.
So, of course, me, I go off into the freaking, the dark recesses of my soul going, do I have CTE? Oh my God. So, I don't think I do.
Well, we can hope not.
Oh God, I don't want to be in the same legacy department as Benoit or half these football players or whatever either. But it is a legitimate worry on my part. I do often think about it, and I'm looking forward to the sedated MRI that I get to take, because the last one I took, I was a little twitchy, I guess. So I'm looking forward to them saying, "Okay, here's what's up."
What's up?
That's right. I fully intend to have Ron Killings intro me into that MRI.
And then you pin him and win the 24/7 championship.
Well, that's a given. I mean, he's going to be sitting there. I'll be totally set at MRI, and then just like a TV show, I'll jump off and club him with the freaking.
Actually, you'll be champion before that, and when you're in the MRI, he'll crawl in there and like pin you, and you can't go anywhere. And
I don't think I want a large man climbing on top of me inside the little bitty tube. I will freak out. It's scary. The tube is like this big.
Pillman has no fear of Shamrock.
Pillman gives no fucks. Zero. He doesn't care. So I always loved Brian so much. It's just so funny. Like, it's, the things you remember in your life that are completely not related to you whatsoever.
Yeah.
The night after Bad Blood and Brian's memorial and Vince talking to Melanie, it's like it's seared into my skull forever. It's just so fucked up.
Yeah.
And, and then Owen, of course. And, but it's funny. Like, I remember those two. Davey, I remember the graphic with the big Union Jack robe he had, or the cape he had on. Yeah. I remember the graphic. I only remember Jim because it just happened, and it's like it's still fresh.
Right.
Let's see who we got here. Hawk. Like, when I think of, I don't know why, it's so weird. When I think of Road Warrior Hawks, I think of their last time on Raw against RVD and Kane.
Yeah.
For some reason, I also splice in Freddie Blassie's last moment on Raw where he told Devon to get the tables. Like that, they somehow intermingle in my brain. I don't know why.
It was the same year, and I think it was.
Yeah. It was close to the same time.
It was close in time.
Yeah, because the Dudleys were tag champions at the time, I think. In 03.
2003.
Maybe. But
they might have been. When did Freddie Blassie pass?
I want to say it was May, but I know May was Elizabeth, so maybe not.
Because Dudley, it would have had to have been late 2003 if the Dudleys were tag champs.
Yeah, so maybe I'm cross mingling memories, which wouldn't surprise me right now. Honest to God. But I remember. Damn, the word from the Bulldog. Look at that.
Yeah.
Davey's getting jacked up here. Look at this.
Another thing, if Davey Boy wouldn't have been injured on that freaking trapdoor for the Warrior,
he's injured now.
Yeah. If the Fall Brawl 98 thing wouldn't have been an issue, it's like you have to have that trapdoor for the Warrior and that gimmick thing, but then you ruin the Bulldog's life as a result.
Yeah, I mean, permanently. I mean, he's on the path. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Bulldog didn't help his head.
No.
Jeez.
Is Harry still wrestling?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, he's in New Japan, right?
Yeah. I don't know about New Japan, but he's. Helen looks concerned. Diana looks like deer in the headlights.
Yeah.
Huh?
And Stu, who knows?
Round two, Stu's pills, please. Thank you. I don't care. Whatever. God bless Stu Hart. Jesus Christ.
Neidhart looks like he was going to knock somebody off the top rope. It's like, hey, Bulldog's fine. Like, leave him alone.
Yeah, no. Oh, jeez.
That was an ugly suplex, but it's effective.
Well, Bulldog and suplexes don't usually lend well to him winning matches off the top rope anyway. Oh, Steve's coming back.
Running like Mick Foley.
Yeah. In 92, maybe. It is so weird to see him be on the apron as a tag team partner with Dustin Rhodes in the ring and Shamrock. It's like Steve being a tag team partner as Stone Cold is weird.
Yeah.
Because he's so not tag team guy.
Well, I'd say he won tag team championships with at least 4 different people.
I understand that, but you don't think of Stone Cold Steve Austin as a tag team.
5. Pillman, Hunter, Taker.
Oh, okay. Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin, though.
Oh, Stone Cold, okay.
Hunter, Taker, Dude Love, Shawn Michaels. So, and again, all 4 of those are well into his DTA mode.
Yeah.
Hunter was the only one that was like, was a legit partner to because they were both so freaking twisted and evil.
Right.
The rest of them was like a freaking marriages of convenience, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Well, no, him and Taker as tag team champions was on the highway to hell. So that was even weirder.
Yeah.
The stuff with Dude was just funnier and shit. There's no quitting Stone Cold ever. That's it. Oh, sleeper.
Actually, I think the only time I ever saw Stone Cold in person, he was tag champs with Dude Love.
You only saw Steve once, and that was in 97?
Dude, after that, I hadn't gone to another live show until 10 years later.
Holy shit, dude.
I know.
I think I went to more shows in 2001 than I went to ever in my entire life combined.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I think it's more so because my dad, wasn't as into wrestling as I was.
Right.
And then in 2007, when we went, it was like, it's my money I'm spending, so,
right.
We're going to go.
Yeah,
so.
because I was at least 4, if not 5 shows in 2001. See, I went to SmackDown after Hunter got hurt. Oh, here comes Owen back.
Sharpshooters on Brett in Canada don't age well.
No, ever. I went, yeah, definitely not. Especially 97. I went to back-to-back shows where I was at the show when The Rock had his first match back against Shane.
That would have been fun.
That was a fun Raw. Then the next night I was at SmackDown when they had the double tag title switch. I almost got my ass beat by Chuck Palumbo's brother. Because I was dogging Chuck. Oh my God. I was an asshole. And this big hulking of a man turns around and Palumbo's face is on his body. I went, oh, okay, my bad. There we go. Get him, Stu. Get him, Stu.
Yeah.
Show emotion, Stu. You're on TV, Stu. Jesus. And then I was at the Raw the night after Vengeance when Jericho defended the NXT title against Austin.
There's the punch and the low blow by Bruce.
Yep. Vince is at ringside, so he can't say anything. Wait a minute. Finish. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Vince is like when you hear Vince go off microphone, he's in the headset telling the guys, "Get Bruce the fuck out of there now," because he's pissed.
Yeah.
Because Bruce legitimately hurt Steve here.
Yeah.
He shots. It's a close. Okay. There's random hearts on the apron. Stop it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Take care of that one at least.
Don't mess with Animal. And Bruce is back in there.
Bruce is back in there with, again, just randomly clubbing people for no reason. The Hart family's in the ring, all right.
Bruce taking liberties with Hawk.
Yeah, dude. If any guys in the company on the opposite side are the wrong guys, the Legion of Doom, Ken Shamrock, and Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell? They will all kill Bruce. It's so easy going and whatever, but the rest of them will kill Bruce. Bruce, it's a work.
Yeah.
Breathe. Jeez. That escalated in a quick hurry, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now there's the winning team, folks. There you go, along with the other Hart brothers who, yeah, they are.
Brian Pillman and Owen Hart win a pay-per-view main event.
Take it in, kids.
Yeah. It's the only time you'd ever see it.
It's never going to happen again.
Sadly.
Yeah. Brett would get more pay-per-view wins, main event-wise, going forward, but the rest of them would not. As far as major wins.
Yeah.
Davey's going to beat the Shamrock in that stupid dog food match. But it wasn't the main event.
But Brett was not the Steve.
Steve, Neidhart's getting it back. Good for Jim, man. He fed Steve his back. Okay, Bruce, you hit Pillman. What the fuck?
Bruce, they don't need you.
They don't. He even fought
Bruce, get out of there.
Bruce, Jesus. This is getting out of hand, is right. Good grief. Then Shane Austin felt like he did anything. Bruce is the one screwing this up.
Yeah.
Look at these sick Canadians all are saying, they're crazy. Oh, there you go. Not for Bruce with the Canadian flag there. There you
go. Yeah. Hey, just Bruce flag. He can't screw that up.
Yeah, right. They're cuffing Steve Austin. He's still fighting. He don't care.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, I would definitely shackle him at this point. He's determined to get his point across.
Oh, who just took a shot at him? Was that Bruce again?
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking Bruce, sit down.
Seriously, somebody get Bruce a Xanax. Oh, jeez. Flip the crowd off.
Austin. Classic Stone Cold.
Seriously, somebody get Bruce Hart a Xanax. I love it, begging you. Another Dragon Stu. Let's Stu Hart in the ring. Come on, guys.
Bruce is going to be up Stu now. Oh,
seriously. All right, now have Steve come back and give Helen the Stone Cold Stunner. Oh wait,
or give Stu the Stunner. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure the crowd would rush the ring if that happened in Calgary.
Can you imagine? The Saddle Dome would implode. Like, it'd be death. Everybody would be dead.
If Stu was in any physical position to take that bump, do you think he would?
I think if Stu had been physically able, he'd have taken one for the team. Absolutely. Stu was a tough old bastard all the way to the end. He didn't care, man. Whatever. I think Jim should have done his entire career without the singlet part of it. It's like just the barrel chest, bare chested, looks so much more potent to me. I think.
Mm-hmm.
He was always just a tremendously.
Oh boy.
Okay, but can we not? Let's get off this shot now. Thanks. Sad. And O's is just like, what the hell? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening? Poor kid. Oh, there's I I know Ellie's there with Jim now because Ellie gave Jim a big old hug. There's Blade Heart. Damn. Oh, there's little one. Oh, jeez.
Did any of the other Harts get into wrestling?
I know Teddy did because I was at ringside for his match.
I was going to say, not including Teddy.
I don't believe so. I think Dallas toyed with the idea and then decided against it. I don't know. This is kind of like bittersweet because like this is the last
What are you
time.
doing?
Huh?
The dog is. You can see the tail.
Yeah. That's I love that. Here comes Daddy's cameo. There she is.
There she is. Okay. I didn't really get to see her good the first time. But...
Yeah. She's in the ring right now in all black, right next to Pillman there.
I mean, if you want to talk about another one who ages like a fine wine, Natty.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And you know what? Martha Hart, too. She looked mighty good for somebody who's been through as much shit as she's been through on that dark side of the ring.
Titan Sports.
And Titan Sports ages that shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we actually got it in the can without a whole bunch of freaking drama.
Yeah.
Dogs and crazy technology, but that's okay.
It happens.
Now, here comes the good stuff, Mr. Cherry.
Oh, what's up?
Next week is a show that we haven't watched, to my knowledge, is a match that I have not sat down and watched in its entirety pretty much since. And there's a reason for that, and you'll know why when you see the image.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be fun to try to dance around how much I know next week.
Yeah, I will do my best to not lead you on because you've told me stuff, but you know me, I don't like to spill any details. So if you guys don't know it, you still won't know it because I'm not gonna give you any information.
But the pay-per-view,
trust me, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, the pay-per-view itself is damn good.
Oh, it's one of the best WWE like modern day produced pay-per-views ever, I think.
Yeah, it's very, very well done. I am not a fan of the world title finish itself, the Christian Orton match.
Oh, I loved it. I popped for it because it made so much. You don't see that very often,
right?
With that stipulation in place,
right?
Like for that to actually happen, I thought it was a brilliant finish. I liked it.
The brilliance of it and the booking is good. But for me, my comfort zone was grossly approached, and I'll get that. So, all right, let's do the plugs real quick here. I'll get them in. First of all, let's go to Mr. Cherry.
You can follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram. There it is, at Greg Cherry Brand on both of those. YouTube.com/Greg.
Which I don't have for some reason, but
that's okay. For the Wrestling Trivia Challenge, you have that graphic.
I do indeed.
Yeah, Greg Cherry Brand, Wrestling Trivia Challenge. We're recording this on Thursday. New episode goes up tomorrow, tomorrow the 10th. So whenever you're listening to this, if it's the 10th and it's after 6 o'clock Eastern, you're missing the live show, but there you go.
Yeah.
So go subscribe so you see the shows when they go live. And also, of course, buy your shirt, teespring.com/store/Greg Cherry Brand for all that merch and so much more. I have so many shirts on my store. It is insane. You see all those different versions of the Wrestling Trivia Challenge shirt, the Greg Cherry Brand shirt. Jeff has, do you have shirts up there? Yeah, you have the Meacham Can't Count. I have shirts up there. A lot of the No DQ people have shirts up there.
Yes.
It's a good time.
The Wrestling Trivia Challenge section is the WTC shirts and the Jeff Can't Count shirts all in one section there. So
yeah,
there is, if you needed to have a complete wardrobe overhaul, Greg Cherry Brand is your place to go because they have it has to be about 65,000 shirts there. So you've got shirts every day of the week, so you're good to go.
Give or take 4. But
give or take 4 there, somewhere in that. Yeah, there's a good grace period there. when you watch WTC tomorrow, don't forget at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. After that, you come right here to the Jeff Meacham Network for the post-game wrap-up with me, maybe with Stat Boy. I'm not sure where Stat Boy is. I think he's still on vacation, so we'll see. And hopefully, whoever is your reigning defending champion after that match. So will we see this guy tomorrow? Hard to say.
I don't know.
You never know, but while you're on the Jeff Meacham Network, of course, you can also follow me on Facebook at Jeff Meacham Network and on Twitter and Instagram at _ Jeff Meacham. You can find the Jeff Meacham Network on Instagram at the Jeff Meacham Network. Twitter makes me an asshole be difficult, so it's at JMeach Podcast. And you can buy my shirts at Jeff-Meacham Network on again, I'm working on getting that changed. We'll see if it happens or not. Next Friday on Dads on Wrestling, I'm back with another one of our top 10 lists. It's always a hilarious adventure to watch it for every other Friday. Now, our boys after, can't forget Stefan and Jerry and Colin and the gang. They do amazing NXT coverage. Can't recommend those guys enough on YouTube. I notifications, so I want to make sure I get them in before I sign up on this show. I did. Okay. So, speaking of NoDQ.com, check out everybody at NoDQ.com for news, opinions, features, and so much more. They are the home for the Jeff Meacham Network and the Greg Cherry brand. Aaron has been doing his thing for over 20 years, and we love Aaron to pieces. So, for Greg Cherry, I am Jeff Meacham saying we will see you next week right here. Rewind.